Hey guys, I'm Regina.
And I'm Queenie.
Welcome to our little segment called Is This for Realism?
Today, we'll be discussing about the basics of realism and how this movement captured many artists' hearts and people's minds.
Exactly. So let's get started with the first painting, shall we?
The artist I'll be talking about today is Raphaelle Peale and his 1819 painting titled Fruit Piece with Peaches Covered by a Handkerchief demonstrates a specific art technique called trompe-l'oeil.
Did you just say trampoline?
No, trompe-l'oeil. It is a French word that means tricking the eye. It is an art form of deception that tricks the eye into believing what one sees is real and not just a painting.
Oh, I see. But how did Peale become interested in creating realistic art?
Well, Regina, he never seemed to live up to his father's expectations.
What do you mean by that?
According to Daniel C. Ward and Sidney Hart, Peale became a still life painter.
Oh, that's great.
Not exactly. His father, James Peale, wanted him to be a portrait painter instead.
Oh, that's great.
Their relationship wasn't that great either. His father even wrote to Benjamin West about his son, saying,
"He paints in portraits like the striking likeness, but does not give them dignity and pleasing effects." The father and son were total opposites, weren't they?
They sure were. His father creates paintings that appear vibrant and perfect, while his son creates the actual depiction of the fruits with great detail without flawless qualities.
Awesome! Do you have an example?
Yeah, if we get close to one of the peaches, you can notice the wormholes Peale created.
Interesting! I didn't notice that.
Hey, do you see the wasp on the peach? Does it look real to you?
Yeah, it does! As if the fly will come out of the painting and attack my face.
It sure does. Having the wasp in this painting creates a double deception, which can cause the viewer to ponder whether or not the wasp in the painting is real.
Peale surely does do a good job depicting that. But I have a question. Why did Peale add a translucent handkerchief?
The translucent handkerchief allows the viewers to see all the peaches in the fruit bowl. If it wasn't see-through, all we could see are the two fruits on the table.
Oh, now that's creative.
The handkerchief seems to add a soft and blurry quality to the peaches, while the two peaches outside appears to be hard and clear. But overall, Peale was able to make these peaches appear ripe and ready to eat.
Wow, Queenie, your description of Raphaelle's painting makes me want to eat some peaches myself. I wonder if the calf has some.
We can check later, but right now, let's move on to the next image.
All right then.
So, Regina, what artwork will you be talking about to the viewers?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Queenie, because I'll be talking about William Michael Harnett and his painting, After the Hunt.
Interesting. Let's see the image.
In this painting, Harnett, also a still life artist, uses the art technique trompe-l'oeil to deceive the viewer's eyes. Trompe-l'oeil is intriguing because it is fascinating and close to visual reality. Do you see a similarity with something we saw before?
Yeah, isn't it like the first piece? What's so special about this artwork?
Well, this painting depicts dead game and antique hunting gear hung as trophies on a wooden door.
Interesting. Hung as trophies on a wooden door. Go on.
Well, look at these objects. Don't they look worn out?
Yeah, it does.
Art historian David Lubin states that the objects seem distinctly different from modern urban and factory-made consumer goods. He suggests that the economic value of these items have been replaced by the use value and the sentimental value.
Oh, I see. They do look different than the shiny, bright objects people see in advertisement and shop windows.
Yeah, that's right. Usually, manufacturers and store owners target women as their audience. However, in this painting, it is clear that the target audience consists of men.
How so?
Well, this horn is similar to a French horn, but it's lacking the valves. The hunting horn has always been used for hunting or war. The image especially captured this persona and what war was really like. Hunters would use the horn as a means of communication.
Now that you mentioned hunting, I noticed the dead animals just hanging there on the door. They look so realistic.
They do. Harnett had an interesting visual style and he was very precise. One could barely see his brushstrokes on the surface. Do you see the nails hanging there on the sides of the animal's shadow?
Yeah, I see them.
It's like we could reach out and touch the dead animal.
I would not be touching any dead animal, but you do make a good point.
Okay. Anyway, Harnett's painting does associate with mass production, comparing old and worn-out objects, which suggests that traditional way of life could coexist with the new machine age.
You're right. He even creates fine detail of the rust on the door frames.
Great observation. Now, let's go hunt ourselves for some peaches.